Hey friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to work on the update member and in the update profile functionality. So as you can see here that I'm currently present in the update.go file, and inside this file, this is the update member functionality that I have worked on in my previous video. So I'm going to further modify this function. So what I need to do, as you can see here, that there are multiple if statements that are present here. Alright, so I'm going to use the switch instead of these if statements. Alright, so it will make the process easy. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to scroll down, and as you can see here that this is the if statement that I'm going to copy and remove it from here, and at the top I will paste it like this. Alright, so basically it will check that whether the values are empty and the email is empty. So if any one of them is empty or both of them are empty, then it will return nothing. After that, the next thing that I'm going to do is to leave these things as it is, and let's write for I is equal to what you can say 0, and I is smaller than length of what you can say value, and then I plus plus. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is to write if length of value I is smaller than not equal to 0. So it will basically check that if the value, any of the value like the password, full name or the account name is not equal to 0, means it is full with some kind of data, then I will run the if statements or the switch. So I, after that case, the first case is going to be 0. So if the value on the first case, or means the first value, that is password, is what you can say is filled with some kind of data, then what I will do, I will write what you can say passwords, or sorry, q then like this. All right, so basically it is showing us that if the first value or the second value or the third value, all the values or any of the values are filled with some kind of data, then it will run these queries one by one. All right, so this is the same things that I have done here in these if statement, but basically I have just used the switch. All right, so I am going to use the password. After that, on the case 2 I am going to use the full name. On the case 3 I am going to use the account name. All right, so let's copy this and paste it. What you can say here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. All right, so sometimes 2 times are done, so let's write 3 4 5 6 7. Let's write 1 and 2 3 4 5 and then 6. So the index is starting from 0, that's why it is giving me 6. After that, let's write full name, full names, account names, and what you can say, if I scroll down, titles, phones, location, and working status. So let's write titles, phones, locations, and working statuses, like this. All right, so now it is done. It is basically running the queries one by one. If the first option is given, then it will run this query. If the second option is given, then it will run this query. So this is how it will update the values. And now these if statements, I don't need them. And now the next thing that I'm going to work is to copy this. All right, and as you can see here, this is 0 1 2, so I won't write the 0 1 2. Instead, what I will do, I will just write the I. So this is how the loop will be repeated. As you can see here that I have given the link or a length of the value, and this length of the value could be anything like 1 2 3 4. So there are 7 values that I have entered, so it will repeat this loop. Instead of writing this one multiple times, I have written it just once. All right, after that, let's write this thing, and let's remove these things also because I don't need them. All right, and once it is done, let's write this. All right, so now let's remove this one also, because I want to use the one here in this update values instead of writing multiple times. So let's write it like this, 1. All right, So now one and email address are written in one variable instead of writing it in multiple variables. After that, let's remove this one also because I don't need it. All right. Now it is going to work fine. All right. So I hope you understood. Basically, I have made this function simpler to make this work properly, and I will do this same task in the update profile functionality also. But first of all, as you can see here, that this will work fine. So now what I need to do, I need to write go install. All right. So now what is it? Once it is installed, I will go to the MySQL database and write the password like this. Sorry, the password is incorrect, so I will enter it one more time. Use Proctl and select from members. As you can see here that this is the member section that I need to first of all drop it, and then I will create another member like this. First of all drop it, and now what I need to do, I need to write Proctl status, and the Vanes is logged in. So what I will do, I will write Proctl invite space like this, invite space, and email is this one. So now the email is sent to a member. So let's go to the email address. Now you can see that the email is received. Let's copy this verification code, and once it is copied, let's clear this Proctl logout, Proctl invited, like this, into the verification code. Oh, sorry, I need to give this properly. I am not copied it properly, sorry about that. Once it is done, let's paste it this. Now the account is verified. If I show you, as you can see here that this is the account details that are present here. So after that, let's enter any of the detail. Proctl set mem, let's write what you can say, password or any of the full name. Let's write full name. Full name is going to be Vainstream. Sorry, I need to give the email address. Sorry about that, I forgot about it. Okay. Now the member credentials are updated. If I show you, as you can see that the full name is updated. Similarly, if I change the full name and write title is going to be Vanes. As you can see that the title is updated and it is giving me the active status 1. Alright, so let's write phone number to show you properly. Phone number like this. Now this time it is showing me the phone number also. So this is how it will work, and it is working fine properly. So let's check this error, why it is giving me. Alright, so this is basically giving me this error that you need to remove this space. Alright, so otherwise there is no error present here. So now the next thing that I'm going to work is to go to the, what you can say here, this is also giving me, I don't know why, strings. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so no problem. It is not imported yet, so that's why it is not importing it. So now let's go to the update profile functionality, and I will apply this same functionality here also. So as you can see here that here there are multiple Redis get credentials, get account info there are used. So I don't want to use them. Instead, what I want to do is to first of all write, as you can see here, if I copy this, it will make this process easy for me. So let's copy this and scroll up and paste the thing here like this. Alright, so now it will work fine. And after that, let's remove this query and let's write it like this instead of writing multiple titles, etc. So now it will work fine. And now the next thing that I'm going to work is to write update values, and this time it is going to be interface. Alright, so now this is work fine. As you can see that this is the same variable that I have used, and after that let's write this if statement, or you can say, what you can say is to copy this if whole for loop, and I will modify them. So let's go upward, and now what I need to do is to write like this. Alright, so instead of writing these things, I will simply, first of all, let's remove them. Titles, phones, location, working status. So I will take remove these things and write titles, phones, locations, and working statuses. Alright, so now let's go to the this is the same thing that is written here, and after that, as you can see, that this is the statement that I'm going to copy from here, and once it is copied, I will write it like here. Alright, let's write what you can say. Let's remove this one because there is no active status that is written. As you can see, titles, phones, location, and working statuses. There is no is active status that is written, so I need to remove this is active and give it a space. And once it is done, I need to write q is equal to strings. So what you can say, trim suffix, and after that let's write query and this. So it will basically remove this comma and the space, and after that I have given the space here, and once this space is given, it will check that this working status or this location, title or phone number is present due to this email address. Alright, so I have removed this space and the comma here, and I have given the space here. Alright, so let's write it. Now this is will work well. So let's delete them because I don't need these things, and one of the thing that I'm requiring is to copy this, and at the end I will paste it like this. Alright, so now there is no need for multiple update execution. Instead, what I will just write update values one time like this. Alright, so these all the things that I'm going to remove them from here because they are used multiple times. Alright, so now this will work fine, I hope. So let's check that whether any kind of error that is present. Alright, so these are all the previous values that are gone, so that's why it is giving me an error, so no problem. So now let's save this and go to the right clear. First of all, proceed, go install, and now let's write select from profiles. Like this. As you can see here, that these are all the values that are written it here. So once I write this, I will simply write Proctl, what you can say, update, because this time this value is going to be updated by using the update command. Alright, so profile updating, if I show you, let me just go to the update.go file. As you can see here, that this is the update command that I'm going to print instead of writing the what you can say, the invite space or the invited or the set member command. Alright, so let's close this, and this time I will write update. First of all, let me write check the status because I'm logged out, so I will write the Proctl login vains3@gmail.com and then password like this. You are successfully logged. After that, let's write Proctl status, means is logged in. I will write what you can say, update. This time what I need to do, I need to write the working status. So let's write working status or W. So I will write home. So it is giving me an error that there is some kind of mistake in this where email, so I need to check this mistake. Alright, so I need to copy this Q and write it above and now it will work fine. So basically what it does, it will first of all remove the comma and the space, and after that I will add the space. Alright, so this is how it will work. So basically what I was doing is that I was first of all adding the space and then removing it. So that was the syntax error. So let's write it, go install again. Now your profile data is successfully updated. If I show you, as you can see here, the home is present here. Similarly, if I write country or location is going to be, let's say, Turkey, like this. Now the Turkey is updated. So this is how it will work. So basically I have simplified this function instead of writing this whole function. So this is how I'm going to make it simplify, and I will work on this functionality more in the upcoming video. So I don't want to make this video too long. So let's clear this and write git add git commit m made the functionality, made the update functionality simple. Made the update functions simple. Git push origin master. For 56 commits, made the update functions simple. So I hope you understood and like this video, and if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.